This is a tutorial for manipulating the template. So I've already created this site for myself. I haven't included any information yet. All I did so far was select a template, and the template I've selected was called Independent Publisher. So if I scroll over my site here and go down, and I can click on this button Customize, and this allows me to change certain aspects of my website. Here, these are all options for customization that have been built into this theme, and this is going to change from theme to theme. And these are not going to be the same, as well as not giving you complete control. But what is built into the theme should allow for a lot of customization. But I do recommend first looking at multiple themes to find one that best suits your desired layout and look. So we can do a couple of different things first. Let's look at site title and tagline. Right now my site title is this. I might want to change this to say David P. First Year Writing as an example. I could also have a tagline. My tagline might be the City College of New York. And as you can see, it appears here. And I like the way that looks. Remember to click Save and Publish after you make changes. Now I'll go back. By the way, custom design, don't worry about custom design because that's something you have to pay for. Colors and backgrounds, you can change the color of the background if you want. I like white, so I'm going to keep it that way. You can also choose a palette if you want. Right? But I like the way it is. I'm going to go back. I can also change the font. If you want a different font aside from the one that's chosen as the default, you can click here for the heading, or you can click here for the base font. But again, I'm going to keep the default font the way it is. Remember, when making changes to the layout, or to the font, or to the background, you can choose different things, but just remember that you should be thinking about your audiences and the messages that your choices telegraph to your audience. Remember that these aren't personal sites, but they're academic sites. You want your site to maintain a level of academic integrity. So the first thing we want to do now, after playing around with these customization tools, is we want to create a page, because that's basically what we're going to be doing. We're going to be creating pages. We don't necessarily want to be having posts, a post after a post after a post. For the purpose of this site, you're most likely going to want to create pages. So first, you're going to want to click here, Static Front Page. You're going to want a static front page. The front page displays a static front page. You don't want it to display your latest posts. I'm going to click Save and Publish. Now I can go back, and if I view site, again, this is the way it currently looks. Now I want to add a page, so I'll scroll down to Pages and I'll click Add. Let's say one of the pages I want to add is my literacy narrative. Now I'm just going to add some filler text, and I would click Publish. And that is that. Okay? If you make changes to it, you can click Update. I'm going to go back to my site. And this is another place where you can add pages as well, so it's another way to do it. So I'm going to click Add. Now I can add another page if I want to. Perhaps this one will be my comparative analysis. I'm going to add some filler text, and again, I would click Publish. Go back to my site, and let's add one more page. This page might be my research paper. And I'd click Publish. Now, we're also going to want a front page. So we want a page that's going to be our splash page. This is the page that is going to be the first page that anyone sees when they log into your site. So perhaps for the title, I might use the name of the course. As an example, I'll say Ficus Independent Film. And that splash page might have a cover letter, opening letter that's going to describe what the website is all about. I'm going to publish that. Here, parent page, don't worry about that yet. Again, changes, you click update. I'm going to go back to my site. Now, if you can go to view site and you'll see still there is nowhere here where you can see your pages. So how do you find your pages? I'm going to go back to customize. I'm going to click on widgets. A widget is a fancy word for tools or content that you can add, arrange, or remove from the sidebar of your site. So I'm going to click widgets for the sidebar. You notice the sidebar here, it doesn't have anything for pages. So I'm going to add a widget for pages. This is a list of your site's pages. So I'm going to add that. Here it is. Sort by page title, page order, page ID, maybe page title for right now. Okay? And perhaps I want this to be at the top of my sidebar. So now you'll see that I have all of my pages listed here. Now some of these others in my sidebar perhaps I don't want. For example, I'm not going to be making posts, so I'm going to remove that. And now it's gone. Recent comments, I don't care about comments. I'm going to remove that as well. Archives, perhaps I want to keep that. Categories, perhaps I want to keep that. This meta, I'm going to delete it because I don't see the need for it. Now my search bar, I might want to keep that, but I might want to put that at the top. So right now I've just customized the way my site currently looks. Okay? I'm going to save and publish. And it's currently saved. Now you'll see that this, I don't want this to be my front page. I want this to be my front page. So how do we do that? Again, we'll go back to customize, static front page. I want my front page to be Ficus Independent Film. I'm going to hit save and publish, and that's saved. Now let's go back and you'll see that this is our site as it currently stands.